Hi class, so welcome to some of the deeper muscles that are on your master list. There's only 19 muscles that we're going to be going over here, so not too bad. So this is the superficial muscles. We're going to be taking off some layers to get to our first muscle. So let's remove some of these muscles. And this first muscle, if I can get closer, whoa, is going to be in here, one of your muscles of mastication. So that is muscle number one. Muscle number one. Let's go to muscle number two. So muscle number two is going to be deep to the platysmus. Here's the platysmus. So muscle number two, let's remove this layer. Here is muscle number two. Obviously a right and a left. Muscle number two. And now muscle number three is going to be deep to this muscle. So let's remove this muscle, and here is muscle number three, our right and left. Muscle number three. Muscle number four is going to be in the back. Let's go ahead and add our muscles. So we're going to get rid of the trapezius. So let's get rid of that. And here is going to be muscle number four. Muscle number four, you have a right and a left. It's muscle number four, right and left. Muscle number four. Muscle number five, right here. You have a right and left. Here is muscle number five. Muscle number five. Muscle number six. This muscle. Muscle number six. Muscle number seven. Muscle number eight. Now, muscle number nine, I just want you to tell me this grouping. There's the top part and then the bottom part. But together they make up what? So this is going to be muscle number nine. Number nine. Here's the top part and the bottom part. So this muscle and this muscle are what? Muscle number nine. Now the next set of muscles, there's three of them. They're long muscles, they're very deep, so let's get rid of some more muscle layers. They're going to be these long, deep muscles that run down here. So just give me the group name. Just what is the group name? There's three of them, but just give me the group name of these muscles. That is number 10, the group name of those three long strap-like muscles in the back. These long muscles in the back. Very important muscles. So that was number 10. Now we're going to go to the front. Now I'm going to add the muscles again. Now we already did this muscle. This was the most superficial abdominal muscle. So we're going to remove him. You've already done that. So the next muscle number 11, is going to be just deep to that superficial muscle. What muscle is this? The direction of the muscle fibers are going in the opposite direction to the superficial muscle. So that is number 11. And then our next group is 2 muscles are deep to number 11. So number 12 is going to be this muscle, a right and left. A right and left. This is number 12. And then our deepest muscle is this one. Our deepest abdominal muscle is this one. We have a right and left. So that was number 13. Now we're going to go even deeper. So we have this muscle, a right and left. So this is muscle 14. Muscle number 15 is this muscle. Have a right and left. Muscle number 15. Now I'm going to add some muscles to show you the next muscle. So our next muscle is going to be deep to this rectus femoris. So let's remove rectus femoris, and we have this muscle. So what this muscle is number 16. One of our quad muscles, deep to rectus femoris, number 16. Now we're going to do our lower leg muscles. So we've removed the gastrocnemius and we removed the soleus. So these are our deep leg muscles. Let's do the one right in the middle here. So the one right in the middle is going to be number 17. Number 17. And then number 18, which is going to be just lateral to this middle muscle right here, is what? Number 18. Easy to see here, because you can see where its tendon is going. So that is number 18. And number 19 is going to be the medial one. And look where its tendon is going. Here's the insertion tendon. So this is number 19. So let's go ahead and go through the answers. Not too many muscles on this one. So let's bring this. Oh, let's bring him down. Get back to the head here. Sorry. Okay. So muscle number 1. a little bit deeper. Muscle number 1, excuse me, lateral pterygoid. Lateral pterygoid. Make sure you can spell it. Let's add some muscles. Muscle number 2, sternocleidoid mastoid. Sternocleidoid mastoid. Sternum clavicle mastoid. Sternocleidoid mastoid. And then we have pectoralis minor, deep to pectoralis major, pectoralis minor. On the back side we have, splenus capitis, a right and left, essentially inserting the same place as our here's our sternocleidomastoid. Here is splenus capitis. They both insert by the mastoid process. So splenus capitis, number 4. Number 5, levator scapulae. Levator scapulae. Elevating the scapula. And number 6, supraspinatus, one of our rotator cuffs, supra, above the spine of the scapula, supraspinatus. That is number 6. Number 7 is infraspinatus, infra, below the spine of the scapula, infraspinatus. And then we have another rotator cuff muscle, teres minor, teres minor. Remember, all the rotator cuffs are inserting near the head, up by the head of the humerus, to keep that head of the humerus in that glenoid fossa. So teres minor was number 8. Now number 9, rhomboid minor and rhomboid major. Excuse me, the rhomboids, minor and major. Minor and major. And then the deep back muscles, are going to be your erector spinae group. So just remember there's 3 of these big, long, strapping muscles, the erector spinae group. Erector spinae group. Let's go back up to the front. Add some layers here. Remember, this was your superficial external oblique. So we had the next muscle. This is your internal oblique. So this is number 11. Internal oblique. Deep to internal oblique. Let's remove it. Is going to be number 12, rectus abdominis. Rectus abdominis. Number 13, transversus abdominis, the deepest abdominal muscle. Transversus abdominis, once you cut through this, you are in the abdominal cavity. And let's go ahead and remove these muscles. And now, we're deep in the abdominal cavity. This is muscle number 14, psoas major, right and left, psoas major. Number 15, iliacus, iliacus. And remember, down here, once you cross under the inguinal ligament, we're going to call that iliopsoas. So number 15, iliacus, number 14, psoas major. Let's add some muscles again. Let's get our quads back up. So this was rectus femoris, one of your quad muscles, the only quad muscle that crosses 2 joints. Deep to rectus femoris is vastus intermedius. Vastus intermedius, one of your quad muscles. And then we are going to the lower leg, the deep muscles of the lower leg. Remember, we removed the gastrocnemius and soleus. So here, you just find the muscle right in the middle. This is tibialis posterior. Remember, we had a tibialis anterior, but this is tibialis posterior. So that is number 17. And then number 18 is flexor hallucis longus. Flexor hallucis longus. It is flexing the big toe. The hallux is your great toe, the big toe. So when you curl up your toes, you have this is the flexor hallucis longus. Remember, in the front you have an extensor hallucis longus. And then remember, this was number 18. Remember, this is your posterior tibialis posterior, number 17. And then here we have flexor digitorum longus. Remember, you have an extensor digitorum longus in the front. So this one is curling the flexor digitorum longus is curling your toes. So that's it. Hopefully you did well, and make sure you have your spelling right.